you've heard the importance of eye contact so much because it is actually like a pure fundamental attraction builder. So the way that I like to improve like my eye contact with girls and even guys, you just manually think about it. So imagine that, you know, those moments when you're like AFK, those moments when you're not very present or you're thinking about eye contact or body language. Let's say that's your default state right now. That's not really your default state, but that's like your worst state where you're not present, you're deep in your mind, right? And your ability to hold eye contact is usually like abysmal during that, you know, like maybe you're like AFK looking around the room, you're like looking at the pretty girl, she looks towards you and you look away and stuff. You look like a bitch when that happens, right? When you're looking towards a girl, she looks at you and you look away, you look like a grade A bitch when that happens. And we don't want that to happen because the best case scenario is like, you know, you're looking around the room, you're just having a good time, you're looking towards a girl because she's pretty, she looks over, and you just keep looking at her and you just smile and she smiles and she looks away. Holy fuck, bro. That is such a small thing, but that is where like the initial stage of attraction is built up. A lot of guys think it's about their style. A lot of guys think it's about like their haircut or anything like that. You want to know primal attraction? It's based on power. It's not about your cute little hairstyle. Even as a young guy who, you know, if like there's TikTok boys or something around you, that's what the real world seems. Okay, that's like what's attractive. That's only like literally 5% of the game. The biggest part of attraction is literally just the power imbalance between man and woman, especially when it comes to like the physical realm, because that's obviously why like a woman wants a man subconsciously. Many women won't be able to ever admit this because obviously like in the modern day, they don't need like a strong physical man who could protect them from danger because everything's safe in the modern day. But this is like a primal evolutionary like mechanism inside of us that women will automatically want the guy who is more powerful than they are. Otherwise, it's almost useless to be with him. And one way that you show this power imbalance is that you're able to look into her eyes longer than she is, and then she looks away. You don't want to do this. Like for example, a lot of like cultures, like let's say Indian guys, a lot of them fuck up with this because they've just like in their culture, it's kind of like more normal not to smile and to just kind of like stare at someone. And that's like not even seen as rude there. Then when like Indian guys go over to like other countries, they're often struggling heavily with girls. And you might have this, you might know like some of the guys who just almost like intimidate girls, but not in a good way. So there's a way to like hold eye contact without actually making her feel bad by actually making her feel awesome. And it is with a smile. So it's like, if we role play right now, which is a bit cringe, so it's like, you know, it's a bit awkward, but like, let's just do, okay, imagine you're a girl, right? So if I'm like looking around the room and I'm having a good time, I'm just thinking about something, or I'm like, you know, feeling present and I'm breathing in, and I end up looking at you because you're like a pretty little girl, and you look over, it's as simple as this, look. That's it, small, little tiny smile. And I'll stare into her eye, like usually you just pick one. Just stare into it, and I promise you right now, you know what? I might seem like some confident guy. Oh, he's got muscles, he's got a business. Bro, I'm telling you right now, bro, like I'm feeling a little bit tense as well. So I'm hoping she looks away within a second or two. So when you do this and it feels a little bit like, you know, a little bit awkward, uncomfortable, and you want to make your eyes look away, trust me, like I feel the same thing, but it's just about manually keeping your eye on her. And it's like the moment that we hold eye contact, you smile just a little bit. It doesn't have to be like a whole little goofy, like, it doesn't have to be anything like low T soy boy kind of but it's just a small one of just like a small smile. Stay looking into her eyes. Guarantee what will happen is she'll smile backwards and she'll go like that. You've just checked the box of like the first stage of attraction. Now after this you could go and fuck it up like you usually do, but at least you've like at least you've done like the first part, which is obviously progress.